culture at Robbins Rehabilitation. So culture is a word that's thrown around a lot in in businesses and things like that, but it's something that's really very important to us because we kind of built our practice from starting out just one person and then two, and the culture that we built is really, I think, a big part of what allows us to stay open and continue to grow and be successful. There's not a lot of turnover at Robbins Rehabilitation. People typically come here and stay here because we have a way of finding people that are going to fit in with what we do, and if you don't fit in with what we do, it's just not going to work. You're not going to be happy. We're not going to be happy. It does take a special person to work here. We're different than any other physical therapy practice that you're going to work at, and it's by design. It's because that's how we want to do it, and because the people that work here and enjoy it understand kind of what we're all about. And if you end up working here and you don't fit in, we're going to find out pretty quick, and most of the time those people don't stay with us. We've had pretty good luck with that so far, but we have a good way of finding people that really fit with what we do and understand what we're doing. So there's a lot of different things that kind of go along with culture and kind of what we do as a practice, but some basic concepts are this is a team sport. That's always been really important for us. I grew up playing on sports teams. I didn't play a lot of individual sports. I picked up golf later, which I like, but really it was all team sports. I always enjoyed playing with other people, working towards the same goal, and working together and not really caring as much about kind of who got the credit. That's really important for us. There aren't people at Robbins Rehabilitation that are more important than other people on a day-to-day basis. We all have to work together, and everyone has their own special responsibilities and roles. So everyone from really kind of our entry-level position aide all the way up to the owners are important parts of the practice that we have. And one of either the person all the way at the top or the person just starting out, if they don't do their job, then it doesn't work. Like the practice doesn't work, and we can't do what we need to do every day. So for that reason, we hire a lot of athletes. Probably one of the first things I look for on a resume is if they've been on any team sports. People that have played team sports, particularly at a higher level, we hire a lot of college athletes, understand the importance of working on a team and working together. So we end up hiring a lot of athletes. You don't have to be an athlete to work here, but it just seems like you fit a little bit better with us if you were. It's because there's so many moving parts here at Robbins Rehabilitation. We all have to kind of work together. One person can't do it all. We've tried that before. I've tried to, I can do everything. Like I don't need someone to help me out, and you're only gonna get so far, doing it that way. Really, what has been more beneficial and a lot more fun is building a team of people that can work together towards a similar goal, and that's always been kind of my favorite part of running the practice. The other thing that goes along with that is that you should understand you're a part of something that's bigger than yourself. That's always been important for me. Like I said, I never liked individual sports or individual awards or anything like that. I like being a part of a group of people working towards something that was more important than just me or even just my performance. I think that's something that's really fun about what we do, and when we do goal setting and other things in the company, we're trying to be a part of something bigger, trying to grow. Eventually, we're all going to be dust and dead, but if we can work on something during our lifetimes that makes a difference and makes a difference to a lot of people, it's a lot more fun. That's what I want to do. I've always enjoyed being a part of something bigger than me, and the people that work here, get that and understand it, and they enjoy it too. We have high expectations for people. That's always really tough, but better than having low expectations. So we expect your best, whatever you're doing, whether you're scheduling a patient on the phone, or if you're doing, grade 5 manipulation of the cervical spine, we're going to expect your best, and expect you to kind of bring your best every day with you. Now, I know, I'm not always at my best every day, but we really do expect a lot out of people. So, if you're looking for a place to just kind of like coast and, stay the same and just kind of hang out, like this just isn't it. We are really, really focused on constant, improvement. We demand it of ourselves, and I demand it of all the staff. It's something that's really important, and I think just important for everyday life and whatever you do. If you're not improving, you're just not, putting forth the effort that you need to in order to progress in life in general. And we're always improving in the practice. Sometimes, we try and we throw a lot of stuff out there, and it's really challenging. But it's all in the effort to get better at what we do. If we don't continue to get better at what we do, we will not remain open. Okay, like someone will pass us. We won't keep up with whatever we need to do, and we will not, be able to have patients coming in and wanting to come see us. So, if you're waiting for the day where we say, we made it, we're good, now we can stop. It's not coming. I think when I first started out, maybe I thought that, eventually I'll just get it figured out. But I gave up on that a long time ago. Plus, it's not fun that way anyways either. You should always be really trying to improve yourself. So we ask for improvement in your performance, at work, in the clinic, but we try and encourage you to improve yourself personally as well. We're really personally invested in you. You're an important part of what we're doing inside the clinic and outside. We're a small company, so there's a large value in the people that we have working on our team. And if there's things that we can do to help you improve in the office or in your regular everyday life, we want to provide that for you. That's what we're looking for. So you have to tell us about that, and we'll have meetings and discuss that and talk about personal things that you're trying to improve, as well as things that we're trying to improve in the office. And another thing that is that I really enjoy about what we do is we're all professionals. I really do enjoy that. Trust me, I've worked every job there is. So I grew up shoveling shit on a farm and doing a lot of manual labor there. I'm a former sandwich artist at Subway in college, where I met some good friends and my wife. I've worked at a Walmart distribution center. I've worked as a physical therapy aide. I've done a little bit of everything. I have a lot of experience in different places, but this is the environment that I really like the most. Working, with professionals, in medical practice is really fulfilling for me. I really enjoy it. So we expect professionalism of everyone that works here. I always say I'm always wearing a shirt and tie usually if I'm treating patients. That goes back to when I was really young and had more hair. When I was first a physical therapist, I was in a special program where I had to treat patients, but then also sell cash programs. And at one point, I decided I was going to start wearing a shirt and tie and see if that helped out, because I wasn't doing that great at the sales, and I wasn't, really feeling confident about being a physical therapist. So I was feeling, maybe I'll just start wearing a shirt and tie. And it immediately made a difference, which is shocking and bothersome all at the same time. But how you present yourself, how you work in an office is really important. Looking the part is kind of half the battle. So if you're new and not very confident in what you do, if you come looking like you know what you do, it's going to make a world of difference. So you do two things. The patient's going to think you know what you're doing, right? But it's also it has an effect on you. You have a little more confidence and feel better about yourself. So you're presenting a professional appearance in the office is important. So that's why I remember I talked to different friends of mine, and a guy I'd known for a while. I can't really. We were talking. He wore a shirt and tie to work. I said, "Yeah, I wear a shirt and tie to work every day." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I wear a shirt and tie to work every day." He's like, "Oh, I thought you guys wore those warm-ups things, That always kind of really stuck with me. Like, that's the perception of us as physical therapists. We're, just kind of stretching people out, giving people exercises. We're that guy on the sidelines that's like running around at a game or something like that. Most people don't understand that we actually diagnose and treat patients and fix problems. If your doctor's wearing a shirt and tie when you go in, there's no reason why I can't wear a shirt and tie. That's always something that has been important to me to, put myself at least in dressing myself at the same level as a doctor and get that same kind of respect. Now at the end of the day, I have to be good at what I do. I can't wear a shirt and tie and not be good at physical therapy. But having a professional presence in the office and with our patients, it gets you part of the way there. Maybe just because you kind of look a little bit better and you've taken care of yourself that day, they'll at least listen to you and give you a chance to tell them about their problem, and that you have some expertise. And you may not be that great starting out, but then you can just kind of work your way along and figure it out along the way. But in our offices, we're a professional office. We look a little bit better than the other therapists. We dress a little bit better. We do different things in the office to make it seem more professional and have just a better look to it. And that's a start. We're still to deliver at the end, but that's an important part of what we do. So we're professional in that way, but also very importantly, we like to have fun. I mean, I like to provide a place of work where hard work can be done. There's things that we have to do, but we can have fun while we do it. We work with all sorts of different people that need our help, and there's all sorts of people that work for us. We work very hard at what we do. But at the end of the day, we're all people that like to have fun too. So that's something that's important too. So there's a line there, and you got to kind of find it. It depends on the patient that you're working with. But we look nice, but we're not stiffs either. We can joke around and have fun while we're in the office, and that's an important part of what we do. I could talk for hours on culture at Robbins Rehabilitation. You're going to get to know more of that as you work with us. But those are some key concepts kind of about like who we are and what we do.